I feel, well, I can't help but feel. I can't help but feel. This is Rage Bait. No, I was just thinking about this. After a long, wholesome day of not thinking about fighting, I was just thinking about the fact that this main event might just go the same way that Taporia went with Olives. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How everybody was like, oh, we want Olives to win, but we think that Ilya's going to pull it off. That's how I feel about this. You know what I mean? It'll be closer than a manhandling. Okay, the title was a little bit rage baity, I'm not going to lie. But I do feel like it's going to be... you know, not as close as people think. Who you got, Pratis or Leon? I have Pratis, to be honest. I have Pratis because I can't help but notice the cowardliness in Leon Edwards. He is part of the cowardly fighter group, unfortunately. I agree, Fairy. You see, I'm just saying, I feel like I can't... Like, I've been thinking about this all day. Ilya, when he moved up, fought Charles. Everybody was like, it's going to be his biggest challenge. It's going to be close. Finished him in seconds. Not saying that's going to happen here, but I'm just saying... You know? I've seen like 5 different people say Jack going to KO Islam. They really underestimating Islam. Yeah, I don't think it's underestimating. I just think like JDM is their boy, sort of. You know what I mean? Like that's their guy, so they don't want to think that something's gonna happen to him. So I understand totally. You know, I totally get it. I totally get it. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Fishing Queen. How are you guys doing? You see a lot of people shitting on JDM? Interesting. I see a lot of people supporting him. It's my 25th birthday today. Happy birthday, Fishing Queen. No, I'm not Jewish. Stop asking me that. Oh, it's not my birthday. I just read someone's comment. I am not turning 25 today. I'm turning 25 next year, though. Next year, I will be an undeniable adult. I feel like actually when I turned 24, I was like, okay, I'm an adult now. Because I feel like 20 to 23, you can still fuck around a little bit. Like, you can still, you know, I don't know. Then when you hit 23, you kind of you have to accept that you're an adult. There's no going back. I'm not Arabic. That's the first. I think JDM makes too many mistakes on the ground that Islam will take advantage of. I know, this is what I'm thinking of too. And I just feel like we've seen this. Like, I feel like it's being foreshadowed. Like, recently in all of the cards, we've just seen these strikers getting cooked on the ground. And I just feel like it's like... It's a prophecy. I have had a horrible day. It's been a horrible birthday. Goddamn. Well, that happens sometimes, Fishing Queen. I'm sorry. It's okay, though. It's okay, though, because you get UFC 322 in 6 days. So... Or 5 days at this point. I'm not Mediterranean. My God. My God. Your picks have like a 90% success rate, so I'll take your word on it, lol. I know. Just this past like yesterday's card was a little bit weird, but overall I do well, and I know when I'm gonna do well. Like the week before this card, I did really well. The Steve Garcia fight card, I did well on that one, and I knew I was gonna do well on that one. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Exactly. So I was also wondering, like, I want to get drawing ideas. I'm gonna finish Zhang Wei Li, as I said earlier. I'm gonna finish that, but someone suggested I should draw JDM. I don't know. Should I draw JDM? I don't want to. I could draw. I was thinking also like a smaller fight, like a less, drawing someone from the card who's a less bigger, who's a smaller star. Those strikers didn't know Craig Jones. I know JDM could land some devastating shots, but again, like I just feel like it's not gonna happen that way. A lot of people said Bilal was gonna smother JDM, but JDM put on a masterclass 4-1. He's spinning back for Volk. Yeah, but Bilal is not Islam. You know what I mean? Bilal is not Islam, so I don't know, man. Do not put this Islam winning energy into the ether fairy. JDM needs all our belief. I know, but I feel like you guys are being delusional a little bit. You know, I'm just a little bit delusional. Opinions on Zhang versus Valentina. As of now, I'm riding with Zhang Wei Li. Maybe I feel about Zhang Wei Li the same way you guys are feeling about JDM. You know, like, I feel like this is Zhang Wei Li's time, and I feel like this fight was supposed to happen for a while, and it kind of just didn't. And here we are now. Why don't we talk MMA right now? Ask something of us right now, the whole chat. We are talking MMA. Chat is moving really fast, though, yeah. I love being delusional. I know sometimes for certain cards we get delusional. I totally get it. I want to set this phone down somewhere so I can just... Islam is simply better than JDM. Exactly. That's exactly how I see it, too. And I just feel like I totally get people's hearts wanting JDM to win. Dude, I understand. I get it. But I just also feel like it's not going to happen, man, you know? Next weekend's going to be lit. Yeah, the card looks solid. We had to suffer 2 terrible cards. Actually, yeah. I feel like I liked the Steve Garcia card more than yesterday's card, but yeah. These are my 2 favorite female fighters. I'm so torn. I know, same. Because I do actually like them both. But I feel like if anyone takes it from Valentina, it should be Zhang Wei Li. Okay, hold on. Let me actually do this on the bed. Okay, this is actually fine. Not Islam going 4 rounds with Old Man Poirier. That is something to consider. But it's also like... I'll look into that. I'll look into that one. We're not being delusional. We know the threat Islam is, but with the power of people's belief, we will defeat Makhachev. I don't know about that. You guys also, you guys said the same thing with Yuri, and the same thing for Charles Oliveira when he fought Ilya. So it's giving the same type of vibe. You know what I mean? It's giving the same vibe. Okay, let me... Oh my god, so many messages. On the I never pick against Whaley, even if I thought she'd lose. Love her. I know, same. That's why I'm picking her. I'm just going with her. You were always so high on Leroy Duncan. What made you choose Tulio? I wasn't always so high on Leroy Duncan. I chose Tulio because because of CLD's performance against Gregory Rodriguez. To be honest, that made me lose hope in him. But it seems he made a great comeback. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, JV165, thank you for the $5. The motherfucking Fight Fairy was about to go to sleep when I saw this. We aren't getting ragdolled. Gotta go till next time, girl. Okay, thank you, JV165. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. I feel like there's gonna be a little bit of ragdolling, you know? Or it's giving the same vibes as when DDP was supposed to fight Hamzat and everybody was like, no, DDP has a chance. And like the whole time in my mind, I was like, I feel like DDP has no chance, but okay. And I was gaslit into thinking that he does. I do think that JDM has more of a chance than DDP had fighting, goddamn, so many names right now. Chumayev. But yeah. Based on the Poirier fight, JDM does win, but Makhachev will be better, unfortunately. Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's the thing is, I think the fighter that wins is usually the fighter that has more tools to win. You know what I mean? I feel like JDM is like super great on the feet, but like, I don't know. I feel like he's not as well rounded, you know? JDM, what do you? JDM will send Islam back to Dagestan 2-3 years and forget. You look like the AT&T girl from this angle. I don't even know what that means. But you know what? This angle is not a good angle to drink drinks from, though. I will say, unless I just like, I don't know if that's healthy. Is that healthy to drink like that and then just like lie back down? It's probably not healthy, but whatever. Whatever. See you later, Fairy in chat. See you, JV165. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Islam on the super soldier serum. He swole as a motherfucker. Yo, I'm waiting for the embedded series. You guys know, if you know, you know. The embedded series reveals a lot. If you're making your picks, like I always wait for that, especially for these bigger cards, because the beautiful thing about the embedded series is it can make your picks so much better because you get to see the fighter like throughout the week how they're doing basically in real time, and yeah, it's amazing. I think the embedded series always make my picks way better. I don't know. I feel like I don't miss when the embeds are happening. You know how to spar? No, also I want to take my first BJJ class. I already messaged the place. I just want to get my friend to go with me, and usually they have classes super. Okay, so the reason I haven't went is because they have classes super early, like fucking 7 a.m. And I'm like, do I want to go to BJJ at 7 a.m.? It is kind of their only option though for beginners too. I don't know why they do it like that. They're really not being as encouraging as I would hope. MMA fight, not a boxing match. I got Islam saying this is what I'm thinking too. I know, and I know that people are. That's what people don't like. They don't like that Islam is like from that group of fighters. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I think. Is it true you're replacing Nina Drama? Nah. I feel like she's carved out her thing, you know. And I feel like she's been stepping away from like the how to say, like the attention seeking. I feel like she's doing less of that these days. Embedded is the same boring shit every video. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. The beautiful thing about Embedded is you get to see how the fighters are doing. Like the fighters are being filmed through their process, so you get to catch their vibe. That's the beautiful. That's why I watch Embedded. I watch Embedded because I'm like, how are they healthy? How is their mind? Like they tell you a lot. Remember when Mitch Raposo? I also like to watch interviews. Like Mitch Raposo did an interview. That's where I got this information from Mitch Raposo. He won. I almost picked him and then I didn't because I overthought things too much. But he literally told everybody how he was gonna win or like what he was gonna do, why he was gonna win. So this is why the Embedded is solid. Never watched Embedded? You should, Larry Bird. You should. If you want to make good picks. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. If Islam wins, does that make Volk the 170 champ? Dude, Volk is solid. Volk is solid. I just, time and time again, Volk has fought fighters who... Do you guys remember Volk versus Diego Lopez? Speaking of which, I picked Volk for that fight. I've been making good calls this year, okay? People give me shit, but like, I picked Volk to beat Diego Lopez. That's all you need to know. People forget, man. Islam got slept bad and JDM has bricks in his hands. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over... I'm going to do my picks tomorrow. And hopefully film them tomorrow as well. But if not, I'll film them on Tuesday. I just had a long day today. Yeah. You're not a morning person. If you're not a morning person, I would advise not doing morning classes. Got to be sweaty. Got to be sweaty and physical. I see, yeah. I know. It's just that they have mostly morning classes for beginners. I know. There's also another place that I found which was recommended to me, but it's a little bit further. It's like 20 minutes on the train. But yeah. MMA gym always have their hours as if people don't have work or school. Yeah, I know. The fucking 7 a.m. is such a shitty time. That's such a shitty time. I wish it was like 5. Like my yoga, the yoga that I go to is at 5:45, and that's a great time. But they also have classes that are, like they have so many classes, so it makes it easy to pick. JDM by three-legged joke. Three-legged joke. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Nina Drama's whole life is a hoe phase. I just feel like she's a bit, like, she's... I don't know. Like, I think she started her career off with that whole, like, thirst trap, attention-seeking, clickbaity type humor stuff. So, and then she kind of took it all the way, and now she's doing interviews. So I don't know. Embedded sucks. Yeah, it kind of does, but it gives you enough like information about the fighters to make your picks better. I would say. Mitch Raposo. I know, dude. I know. People forget me, dude. I want to make a video at the end of this year of like the best calls that I've made. One of them has been Volk beating Diego Lopez. The other one has been Chris Duncan beating Bo Nickel and RDR, or fuck, what was that fight? I think it was RDR. I don't know. I've made some good calls this year. That's all I'm gonna say. Volk was a huge learning curve for Lopez, like Lopez was for Silva. Yeah. You think Islam will use the Chimaev strategy and land JDM for 25 minutes? First of all, Larry Bird, I don't think Chimaev actually laid on anyone for 25 minutes. He was constantly moving. He was in constant motion. My fucking sensei confirmed this. So, yeah. 7 a.m. is good, then you got a whole day after. I know, that's what I was thinking too. And my friend also said, like, if she has to wake up at 7 a.m., she'll do it. I think it'll be fun. I don't know. I'll email them again because they asked before I come in because I'm a beginner to, like, send them an email. So I'll do that. Nina's pushing 40 and still acts like a high school girl. I know, that's strange to me. And I feel like I act like a fucking grandmother sometimes, and I'm not even, like... I'm closer to 20 than I am to 30. So... I don't know. RDR beat Bo. Oh, I also picked RDR to beat Bo. But then what was it? who did Chris? Let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up real quick. I almost forgot. Chris Duncan. Oh, I think I picked Chris Duncan twice. Yeah, because I underestimated him. Yeah. Oh, I picked Chris Duncan to win against Mateusz Szczerbecki. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you prefer biscuits or Triscuits? None. I do not eat wheat. I stay away from wheat. Wheat is not my jam. Jacker Islam Saturday. You read the title, dude. Read the title. R.I.P. Lucas Tracy. I know he abandoned you twice. Can you predict all the girl fights, please? Girl fights. There's only 1, 2, 3. 3 fights. Ooh, Angela Hill's fighting again. She's old. Ooh, Angela Hill versus Fatima Klein. I don't like that one at all. Tracy Cortez versus Aaron Blanchfield. Fuck, I'm gonna go Tracy Cortez. Aaron Blanchfield isn't as good as people claim, honestly. And Tracy Cortez fought. She did get schooled by Rose Namajunas, though. She did, and she fights with fake eyelashes. So I'm gonna have to like really lock in when I do these picks. We will finally have a decent card. You've been here watching these. I know, dude. I've been fucking ruining my algorithm for you guys with these 2 terrible cards. I mean, I feel like we've seen worse overall, like less exciting cards, but yeah, these have not been good for my algo at all. Lopez versus Silva was a great call. Silva was so hyped. Yeah. Oh, I made the right call on that one too. I picked fucking Lopez to beat Silva. Hey, in case you forgot. Damn, why didn't I get a notification for this? I don't know, Tom Cooks. Gotta check your settings. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Oh, how far am I behind in chat? After DDP versus Chimaev, I never bet against wrestlers. I know, dude. That's the thing, is like when a wrestler is top level, I think that's a secret recipe. When a wrestler is top level, I feel like 9 times out of 10 he beats the striker. When the wrestler can actually use his wrestling, he beats the striker. The striker gets neutralized. That's my thought. Erin will win. She could. I'm gonna have to. Like, what I do when I make my picks is I sit down for some time and I like play back the fights more than look at the records, because playing back the fights, and I have Fight Pass now. Even though, dude, Fight Pass sucks. UFC Fight Pass sucks. They don't have all the. They don't have all the fights. Feels like a scam. Anyways, her fake eyelash got pinged off. I knew it literally flew. It literally flew. You're the best female in the algo. Thank you. You kind of look like a girl who abused me freshman year. Well, goddamn. I did not abuse anyone freshman year, though, so. Fair, are you picking Bo Nickel to win fight? Dude, I don't like Bo Nickel. I don't like him at all. He could win, though. He could win against Rodolfo Vieira. He could win. This is a fight he could win for sure. I feel like UFC has been seeing, like, the fighters who fought Bo Nickel and, like, how he looked after the RDR loss. And they were like, okay, he's not... Let's give him some less threatening competition. JDM has a breast scrambled and welterweight. Islam won't keep him down. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying he is good. But I'm saying there's levels to this. This is the card of the year? On paper, yes. You have the same haircut as Bo Nickel? No, I don't. That's like not even close. You're blind, buddy. Tuxedo, thank you for the 5. You see John Jones Hasbulla video. They said he was the Michael Jordan of the sport, but after watching that, I think he's the Michael Jackson of the sport. Dude, I did see the video, and that shit was so disgusting. Like, that was so weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. So weird. I hate it. I hate it. It's one of those things that you see and you're like, ah, man, this guy is just a terrible person. And now it's undeniable. You know what I mean? Yeah, sad times. Fight Pass in the UK is the shit because ESPN doesn't own the rights outside of the US. Oh, yeah. See, I can't, like, with Fight Pass, I can only watch back old fights, and I can't even watch back the fight that just happened. Like, when I was doing my recap, I wanted to try and find the fights on Fight Pass, and it wouldn't even show them to me. I was like, hello? What's the point? Why am I paying for this? JDM by Rigged. Bro is bricked up. I know, dude. I know. It's so sad. It's so it's like, ugh, man. VPN plus Fight Pass? Maybe. But I think I have a US account. So I don't know if it would work that way. Maybe if I like made the account in a different country. Yeah, but I thought Greer was exaggerating, but no, and the worst part was John had no shame about it. I know! Dude, he was just lying there as if nothing happened. And Hasbulla just fucking dipped. And John Jones was just like, yeah, so, just a regular day. Just a regular day at the office. Fight Pass is awesome. Is it though? Like the UI kind of sucks. Use a VPN just to legally stream. I mean, I found the fights on a different link, but I'm just saying it would be great if like Fight Pass worked, you know, like it's supposed to. By the way, this drink sucks, but it has some like magnesium in it, so I don't know. Who's your favorite fighter? Zhang Wei Li, and she's fighting on this card. Oh, do you guys want to... Maybe I can show you guys the drawing so I can be inspired to finish it. Because the only thing I have left basically is the glove. I've been avoiding that glove. Ferry, have you ever gone back and watched the old Pride fights? Fyodor Emelianenko? I have watched some. Yeah, I watched some because... But like, I just watched like highlights. And it was after I saw my dad's DVD with like the fights that he burned on there from Sherdog and other stuff. Use crack streams. Your energy is great. You seem happy. Yeah, I had a great night. So I had a very wholesome night. I actually went to a Hindu temple. And I stayed there for longer than I thought I would. There was like a kirtan and there was a monk downstairs giving a lecture. And everyone was just like, hey, yeah, come. It's your first time at the temple? Come join us. And I just spoke to some people about like all the stuff I've spoken to you guys about before, like the actual way to liberate yourself and to free yourself from the pain of existence. So they just kind of confirmed what I already knew, and yeah. You're such a hippie, bro. I know. That's it. But like, I'm my own hippie, dude. I walked in there wearing fucking boots. I walked in there wearing... Well, I'll show you. I'll show you the boots. I'll show you the boots. I looked like I was wearing a leather jacket and boots. These were the boots. Yeah. These were the boots I was wearing to the Hindu temple. I was looking at a place. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. But it's cool because they gave me the flower necklace garland. That's what it's called. They gave me the flower garland. The maroon sweater really brings out your ears and how voluminous they are. My ears are actually really small, so I don't know why you're even saying that, bro. That seems like a projection, brother. Also, something I learned is that, well, not something I learned, but something that I also, like, got confirmed today. Something that got confirmed today is that, like, whenever people are saying weird shit to you, it's mostly just a projection of themselves. So, like, they think they have, for instance, this person talking about my ears, they have an insecurity about their ears. And so when you realize that, like, things get easier because you understand that people are only saying things to you that they're insecure about, and it has nothing to do with you. Anyways, these boots were made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Sounds like you classed up the place. I mean, I don't know. Everyone kind of comes in with their own vibe, you know. They probably gave you some sweets as well. Yeah, they fed me too. They were like, "Here, no, have some dinner." And I was like, "Okay, fine, fine. Fine. I'll have your dinner." They worship cows, bro. You're crazy. I mean, dude, that's such a... Okay. Not everybody worships cows. Some people in India worship cows. A lot of projecting on MMA YouTube dudes so much. Ignorance is bliss. Fairy, do you have a GI? What's a GI? Like a GI Joe? What's a GI? This is so nasty. Must be the magnesium they added in here. What is it? Anyways. It's hydrating though. Does the job. Also, jokes aside, keep the awesome videos up. Thank you, guys. I thank you for the positive feedback. I love it. I appreciate it. These boots ain't made for walking. They're for breaking teeth. Sesh bone. Dude, I looked so cool in the boots. I'm not gonna lie. Because I was wearing these, like, black jeans. And they're, like... I don't know. I feel like I looked pretty slick today. Anyway. It wasn't, like, exactly what I was planning for. I was gonna wear regular shoes. But, like, the boots were the first thing that were there. And I thought I was running late. So... Was it in America? It was, yeah. It's the temple in New York. Guys, like the stream. If we hit 50 likes, too tired for this, we'll eat a potato. Sounds Umarco and too tired for this. That's you guys agree. You guys agree to this. What drink is that? Oh hi. Oh he. Where is this made? Grand Rapids, Michigan. This. It looked appealing. I was like, hot infused sparkling water, strawberry lemon. Anyways. Oh, ghee. Sorry, I do not have a ghee. Sorry, I don't know why I read that as GI. No, a ghee for BJJ. Right? No, I do not have a ghee. But I don't know if I want to commit to that yet. You know what I mean? Because, like, I've had a problem with commitment, guys, because I've been, like, on the road for so long. Like, I've just been traveling all the time. So I haven't I don't like buying things that I have to, and a ghee is going to take up so much space. You like film sometimes, yes. So humble, lol. It's okay. I've spent my whole life being humble, and I still am humble. You can still enjoy how you look sometimes, dude, and still be humble. You know what I mean? Saying you look cool in boots is a fair thing to acknowledge about yourself. Bring back the cornrows. Cornrows in the boots. Do you wear tall boots just to move people? Just to mog people? No, I think they just add... Okay, here, I'll show you guys, like, I can put on the boot so you guys can understand what my leg looks like with it on. So you guys can get the image, yeah? Wait. I feel like you guys don't fully get it. I hate potatoes. What have you done? What? How many? Oh, we're at 46, so we're close to 50, guys. If we get to 50, too tired for this is eating a potato. Are you vegan? No, I'm not vegan. Who do you think wins, JDM or Islam? Read the title, bro. You'll find out. How do you feel while drinking that thing? I don't know. I feel fine. It's hydrating enough, so. No-gi classes are more chill. I'm not sure. Okay, I know they said online to just wear something comfy, so I think the gis are only for people who are like coming there consistently. Is surviving in New York hard? I don't know. Honestly, you could, like, you don't have to spend that much money here. The only thing that costs money here are the classes, really, but there's a lot of, like, I don't know. You can get around. Big boot. Okay. I'm not cocky at all, dude. I'm just saying the boots look fucking epic. You'll see here. How can I show this to you? I'll have to flip this around. I just don't want to, like, show you. Hold on. I don't want to show you everything. Hold on, hold on. How can I do this? Okay. Okay. Look at these things. They look fucking cool. Okay, you guys are not going to appreciate. But also, like, I feel like you can't fully see how they look like, and I'm not gonna like, yeah. Anyways, you look like you have a lot of debt. I don't have any debt. The only debt I have is student debt, which is totally fine. I'm actually not in debt. My credit score is pretty good. The boot fetish people have a field day with this now. Yo, we're at 50 likes. We're at 54 likes. Too tired for this. You have to eat a potato now. Top 5 MMA fighters today. Too many. Zhang Weili. You guys know we're at the top 5 already. Come on, why are you asking me? Who you got this weekend? The title is in the title. Gothic look? Yeah, I'm always down for the gothic look. Anyways. You gotta be 6'1" with them on? No, maybe. I'm 5'10", so, and these are like 4 inches. Invite Guru to New York. Isn't he already coming to New York? No need to invite. 322 this week. Yeah, it is this weekend. It is indeed this weekend. Ain't it wear 5'10"? I don't even need to really prove it to you, dude. I'm tall as fuck, though. I promise you. I promise you. That's also kind of why I like to wear these boots. It makes me extra tall. But yeah, I think Islam will win. Again, I already told you guys, I feel like when a wrestler can actually wrestle and use his wrestling against the striker, almost always he's going to win. You know what I mean? Just a lot of these guys can't do that. So, like a lot of the guys that just like aren't that good. Anyways, I'm going to take these boots off now. I'm going to take these boots off, but... But like, wait, let me give you one last look. But look how cool! Anyways. Anyways. I guess you don't care. You guys are not women. Some of you might be women. Anyways. Anyways. I think JDM and Taporia are the best boxers in MMA at the moment. Yeah. Ooh, that's an interesting moment because Ilya did beat Charles Oliveira. But I also feel like Charles Oliveira isn't the same beast. He's not the same. He's not the same. He's not the same as Islam. You know what I mean? It feels like it's a different story. The idea of Fight Fairy hype mogging Tapturo, dude. If I wore the boots, if I wore the extra tall boots, these boots aren't even that tall. These boots are like tallish, but they're not that tall. You know. Fair, you should go to the 322 press conference and stream live. Dude, I know. It's because, like, I'm in New York now, and it's going to be in the Madison Square Gardens. So, I will be here when it's happening. I just probably, like, it's so expensive, dude. It's so expensive. I don't think it makes sense. You don't think weight class will make a difference in this? I think it will. But I also feel like Islam's going to be training for that. Like, the thing you have to understand with these fighters that come from that region is shame is bigger than anything. They can't bring shame to themselves, to their gym, to their teachers. Like, it's a big thing. Shame makes people train in those places. 5'10" with the boots on? No, 5'10" without the boots, brother. 5'10" without the boots. You give Jack Skellington vibes in the boots? I mean, like, fair. I am, like, tall and thin, so that would make sense. Thank you for the $2 tuxedo. Your boots are badass. I agree. They're cool boots. They're cool boots. They're my New York boots. Being a woman MMA fan is so hard. I know, because first of all, like, I feel like I'm watching MMA for different reasons. Like, I feel like I'm not watching it for the same reasons as the men, and I'm not watching it for the same reasons as the women. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm watching it for my own thing. But the 322 press conference is free, I think. Ooh, shit. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out. When is it happening? Oh, maybe I can go. That would be so cool. Imagine you guys see me in the crowd. You might see me. I will definitely stand out. Especially if I wear those boots. Oh, it's on Friday. 5 p.m. Ooh, that's a good time. Ooh, that's a good time. I would go. I would love to go to the press conference. Doc Martens would suit you. MMA goth badass. I had some Doc Martens in Toronto. Haven't worn them in a while. Try to get on the mic and ask Islam questions. Yo, I could do that. Could I do that? Could I ask questions? Can I ask questions in Russian? Will they let me do that? I feel like I could give, like, I can ask something authentic, you know, it'd be cool. Being a woman, MMA media is not hard. You could probably get a media pass. Okay. I'll take it. Being a woman sometimes is nice. You just get passes. Live stream from the event, bro. Oh, I could do that. Yeah. I could do that. That'd be funny. У JDM есть преимущество в росте и весе. В росте и весе, окей. А у ислама было мало времени на адаптацию в эту весовую. Окей. Вопрос будет в том, хватит ли ему сил в выносливости для этого дивизиона. Yeah, I was wondering that too. If he'll like how it will be moving up a weight class. I don't know. I have to think about that one some more. That's the only thing I was like slightly concerned about. But I think I don't think he would be like, I don't know. I feel like he would be preparing adequately. You know, again, as I said, I feel like shame is a big thing. You can ask questions in Islam. It's Russian. It's in Russian to Islam. Yes, that's my plan. Questions. Do you think women have more unique shoes or men? Options, you mean? Probably women. Your favorite MMA fighter, Zhang Weili? Ding your bowl thingy at the... No, imagine I ask a question and then I have my bowl and then I just ding it and they're all like, who the fuck are you and why do you have a bowl? Guys, it's all part of the thing. Say you're Russian media. I guess I could do that. Dude, the event I went to today, I introduced myself. And every single person who I introduced myself to, they're like, "Oh, you're Russian?" And I'm like, "Well, technically, yes. I mean, my parents are Russian." Every single person was like, "Oh, Russian." I can't hide. Just dress like Nina and they'll put you in the front line. I don't think I even have outfits like that. I have these types of things, the turtlenecks and the crew necks. You're gonna watch UFC 322 live? I will, yes. Oh, not live. No. I'm gonna be streaming it. No. It's too expensive. JDM knee KOs Islam out cold. We shall see. I don't think so, though. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Say you're Muslim, speak Russian, Islam will love you. Nah, I think I look like I'm clearly not Muslim, though. So, thank you for the 2, though, Tuxedo. I think in general, like all Russians, like regardless of your religion, when a Russian speaking person meets a Russian speaking person, there's like a level of understanding, you know, because every language has its own essence. So like when you speak Russian with someone who also speaks Russian, like there's an essence that you guys just naturally share. You know what I mean? 100 likes tonight. Let's go. Yeah, guys, yo, like the video. We're at 68. We're trying to get to 100. Too tired for this. Have you eaten your potato yet? Are you baking it? Is it in the oven? This is definitely Islam's biggest test. 170 is miles ahead of 155. I trust his professionalism to be prepared for the step up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I trust that he's going to prepare adequately. I don't think he's going to make a fool of himself. Oh my god. Yeah, but I do understand that it's a lot. I'm afraid Islam will look slower and will get tired faster, like what GSP looked when he went to middleweight. Yeah, I know that's gonna be. We're gonna have to do some MMA math for these predictions, but I'll do it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We're at 75 likes, guys. Like up. We're trying to get to 100. Ooh, we're getting close. Surely the UFC lowers prices at some point. They're gonna price out a lot of hardcore MMA. Yeah, I know. You have a choker for sure. I don't. I used to wear chokers in high school though. Zhang or Valentina? I'm going with Zhang. You think it's gonna be a full manhandle or JDM might have a chance? I think JDM has a chance. I was rage baiting a bit in the title. I do think JDM has a chance, of course. I just think that Islam is more well-rounded and has more tools in his toolkit. You know what I mean? Islam's been knocked out before, and the Bilal fight JDM. Yeah, I know. I just feel like it's gonna be different. I feel like it's gonna be different. But I'll watch all those fights back, guys. I literally don't know how to bake a potato. Yo, put it in the air fryer or like set the oven to 375 or 400 and just throw it in there for some time until you start smelling it. The way you bake anything is like throw it in the oven at like an appropriate temperature, between 350 and 400 or sometimes 425, and just put it in there until you smell it. That's the rest. That's the secret. Is almost submit JDM. It's inevitable. I do feel like he's gonna give JDM a really hard time on the ground. I will say. Andre likes and too tired for this. Will eat 2 potatoes. 2 whole potatoes. You look like you listen to My Chemical Romance. No judgment. I never really did. I like listened to them maybe like a little bit in high school, but no, I never really did. Too tired for this. Gonna be carb loading tonight. Yeah. Ooh, we're at 78. Getting close. We're also going to be seeing the healthiest version of Islam too. He seemed to be operating at 80% at lightweight. Ooh, that's something to consider too, by the way, guys. Yeah, the fact that like the moving up in weight might actually be more beneficial than we realize, because everybody's taking it as like, oh, it's going to be a challenge for him. What if he's going to look even better than we've ever seen him before? Mods on overtime in this chat, mad respect. Yeah, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for blocking the weird shit before I get to it. JDM is not a power puncher either. He's gonna have to go rounds with Islam, and Islam's grappling will wear him down. That's what I'm thinking too. That's something that I think he's gonna run out of answers. Like, I legitimately think he's gonna. The thing is, I just feel like he's not gonna train. Like, I feel like he's not training for this. Just like DDP was saying, oh no, I'm training my like takedown defense and my ground game, but like, you're not training for that. You're not training for what's coming to you, bro. Like, I think you think you are, but like, you're not. Yeah, guys, watch out. Is the one that creatine now? What's up with that? The creatine thing, I've been seeing that. How do I cope with the fact that my lab partner constantly spills chemicals on me? Ooh, get a lab coat that's waterproof? I don't know. Or not waterproof, but like chem-proof? I'm back, sorry I was throwing up. Jeez. Ugh. Drink some calendula. Well, look, if I fry the potatoes, they're good, I'll say, but frying anything is good. Potatoes taste like dirt. I like potatoes in soup. Steamed potatoes. Boiled potatoes. I eat all the potatoes. Well, not really. I sometimes, though. I'm Russian, though, so I like potatoes. I like Russian food because I think I just grew up with it. Someone once told me to my other Russian friend that we like the taste of poverty. And I thought that was interesting because a lot of Russian food is basically poverty food. Poverty meals. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Islam is Russian master race. You wins easy. Okay, thank you for the 2. I just feel like the training there is of a different standard. You know what I mean? They don't understand. They don't understand the culture. Oh, this is guys. If I actually do end up going to the press conference thing, I gotta write down some questions. I need to come up with some good questions. Questions that will make the rest of MMA media look like little children. I don't know if it'll work. He put on a lot of weight. He's cutting the same weight. Let's see. This is why the embedded is the best thing, because we'll get to see how everybody looks, you know? And that's going to be the biggest, I think, factor. That's for me, that's the biggest thing. It's like seeing how they both look now. It's more important than seeing how they both performed in the fights, to be honest, because you kind of already know how they fight, so then you kind of just like do the math based on the weight they've gained and all that. People also compare JDM to Poirier or to Turo, but in my opinion, JDM is more like Max Holloway, a smooth stance switching volume puncher that mixes up body and head strikes. Yeah, everyone has their own different style, and the thing is, like, just because someone looked better against one of the fighters doesn't mean they're gonna look that way against someone else. You know what I mean? Because like a lot of people were saying with the RDR loss, like, oh, how bad was Whitaker? It's like it was kind of it's a different fight. It's a different situation. JDM or Islam, it's in the title, bro. It's in the title. Just drink the chemicals to build the tolerance. JDM will beat him to the punch and punch him to the beat. You should geoguess the fishing spot Islam is going to, then camp there. Oh my god. Endometriosis and PCOS sucks. Oof, yeah. Your hormones are probably all out of whack. Like, it sounds like you're using Teflon and probably have a bad diet, to be honest. Do you like Polish food, Fairy? It's close enough to Russian food, so I do enjoy it, yes. Sometimes. Not all the time. Creatine helps with muscle mass. Water retention is best. Essentially, your muscles are bigger and have more juice. It's a really simple explanation, but essentially you get a couple extra reps. Yeah. Pizza is also poverty food, true. At least the poverty food in Russia is like healthier, kind of. But they just put a bunch of mayo and stuff. But it's just like soup and buckwheat. That's another thing. Like every culture has its like carb. In Russia, it's buckwheat, and I grew up eating a lot of buckwheat, and I realized like my body runs best when I eat the foods that my ancestors ate for a while, like the buckwheat and the potatoes and fish. You know what I mean? We're still live? Yes, but we'll probably end this soon, to be honest. MMA media will fear fight Ferry. Dude, my questions will be good. If I do make the decision to go there and ask questions, I will not make myself look like a fool. You can count on that. Dude, one time in high school, my girlfriend's mom served me the meal jello cake thingy. Oh, the meat jello cake thingy. I still have so many questions. Yeah, the холодец. It's a New Year's food. I hated it always. I fucking hated it. And they serve it to you with horseradish. Disgusting. Barry, was your personality totally different in your cornrow Burning Man era? I don't know. I don't know that it was totally different. I think it's just been an evolving thing. You know what I mean? I think your personality evolves as you grow as a human. I think I might have just been more shy. I feel like now I just don't give a fuck. You know? Is kvass good? I will try to make this month. Yes, it's good, but not all of it is good. I've had some good kvass and I've had some bad kvass. It's a bit of a gag, but genuinely Islam might not death gas like he has against Volk, Dustin, etc. I think he might actually do better at this weight class because again, like, I think it is possible that he wasn't performing to his full capacity before, you know. Learned a lot from from the Bilal fight, always improving his takedown defense. I understand, but Bilal is not the same as Islam, dude. It's seriously not the same. Not the same thing. I've never attended a UFC event, no. JDM has sneaky elbows too. I can see that being what hurts Islam. Yeah. The elbows are hard to sometimes foresee, you know. But I think he's gonna be fine. Favorite fighter, Zhang Weili. The PPA, the Teflon Don. Ooh, how far am I in messages? Shit. I genuinely doubt if Islam can handle the strikes of JDM because honestly, JDM seems to escape from quite a lot of starting phases of takedowns, such as single leg and double leg. I know, but I think it's going to be a different story, dude. Like, I think genuinely the grappling from that region is a different beast. You know what I mean? You could eat pizza every day, Mr. KO. I feel like I can't. I had some rice today for the first time in a while, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Poverty food in America used to be McDonald's, but now it's too expensive. I know. What a joke. Eat grass like a true Soviet citizen? I don't think that's what true Soviet citizens do. JDM can't put on enough muscle as he's already big welterweight, but Islam's looking really big. But will that be a benefit or a hindrance for Islam? Wood fire pizza is solid. Pineapple on pizza is fire. I agree, Mystic KO. I love pineapple on pizza. Islam did not gas against Volk. No, I don't think he did. But either way, I'm going to watch that fight back. I'm going to watch all the fight back, guys. I'm going to give you the most accurate predictions. Tomorrow is going to be the night for doing predictions and maybe a drawing stream if you guys are interested. I think it's very possible Islam could gas if he consistently trying to take JDM, who's bigger, down, and he's not used to carrying that much weight. Yeah, I know. This is something I'm trying to consider too, because muscles do make you heavy, you know? Yeah. Fairy, I can't believe you joined the MMA Cord. Yeah, someone sent me a link. 16 more likes. Oh, shit. Yeah, we need... Guys, we're so close. We're so close to 100. We're so close. Well, 17 actually, not 16. Smash the fight fairy. Smash like fight fairy crew. Yes. Smash the like button. It's calling your name. Ooh, we're at 88. 88. I think this is another Tom versus Gon situation, but Islam has more options than Tom to get the fight to the ground. Yeah, standing Islam will have nothing. He won't have nothing, but he'll definitely look slower. But that's the thing, is he does have way more tools on the ground. Way more tools on the ground. Way more tools, and I think more tools than JDM will be planning for. More tools than he'll be planning for is what I'm expecting. The grappling in that region came from Montreal? Okay. Islam's body isn't made for fast takedowns. He has long legs? What do you mean it's not meant for fast takedowns? Drawing stream, yes, please. Oh yeah, guys, do you want me to show you? I don't know if I showed you where I was at with the Zhang Wei Li drawing, but it's close to being done. I feel like I should show you guys, so you guys can have something to look forward to. Do not like the potato promises are lies. No, they're truths. They're truths. They're the truth. Why did I say it like that? They're the truth. Who is Tom or Gone? Ugh, fuck, I don't know, dude. For now, I'm going with Tom, but we'll see what it looks like later on. I feel like actually the fact that Tom got to experience that means he's gonna come back better. He's good at that. Tom got exposed to that eye poke. He wouldn't survive a Prime Jones. We'll see. Fairy, I don't draw. I can only draw stick people, but I'll still tune into the drawing stream. Dude, the drawing streams, if you like my regular streams and like the chill vibes of those, you'll probably like the drawing streams because they are very, very chill. And usually like I play some like nice music too. So if you're into that, then come along for the adventure. Wei Li will lose, Larry Bird. What nonsense are you talking about? You look like Zhang Wei Li. Okay. She's Chinese, but okay. Tom is a crybaby. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. He's a little bit of a softer person. Guys with short legs shoot faster. Guys with long torsos are better grapplers. I feel like Islam has a longer torso, yeah? I don't know. He's just got that the mountain Muslim build. I wanted Tom, but the fight didn't go too good. However, it just got started, and your point is so valid. Yeah. I feel like, there's a lot. It happens like that all the time, where a fighter starts off strong and then slowly like just fades, and that gives their opponent time to catch up. Like look what happened to fucking Zach Reese or Chris Padilla. You know what I mean? So. Or even Hyder Emil. Fairy, did you watch Craig Jones' video on the origin of Dagestan MMA grappling? No, I did not. Should I? You mean Islam has the weight bully build? The weight bully build? I feel like he has like a solid build for a grappler. You know what I mean? It's good? Okay. Let me put that on my other phone. But that I'm so excited for the embedded to come out. Oof, I'm gonna get all the info I need. No, it's a joke video. The Craig Jones one. Oh. Okay, well then. Do you guys want to see? Okay, let me actually. Oh, I have it here. I have it here. It's not far. It's literally here. Show you my progress with the drawing. Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I just need to I just need to draw her glove. Her other glove. I've been avoiding it. Anyways, maybe fix up the shading a little bit. The shading around her torso. We'll fix that. Anyways, I'm so close to finishing that, so I figure like I should. And then I can move on to someone else or something else. Islam is listed at 5'10". JDM is listed at 5'11". People are going to be shocked when Islam is damn near the same height, but way more dense. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, actually, we've never seen him like in this weight class, so let's see how he looks. How you get info seeing JDM get his luggage at the airport? What? Do you think Wei Li is ready for the physicality of Val? I think so. Yeah. Do you think you can take out Nina in an MMA fight? Maybe. Yeah. I think I have a chance. I'm actually stronger than I look. So. Miss Fairy, I was there when you joined the UFC cord. Good for you, season. Good for you. So she'll stream tonight almost at 100. I know. I feel like I can't go before it reaches 100, but I also totally could. Girl, do you play GTA 5? I do not. I do not play video games. Fairy, do you think Valentina is low-key arrogant? She gives off those vibes sometimes. Not really. Maybe a little bit, but I think it's deserved. So. Fairy, these guys don't know shit. I've been training and studying for years. Craig just plays up the jokes. He's pushing the true history. Okay. Zhang Wei Li in it? Yeah, the drawing. Oh, it's kind of behind in chat. Crazy good. Thank you, guys. That's so amazing. Seems like a professional artist drew this. Ah, thanks, guys. But, yeah. So I want to finish that before I draw anything else. So if you guys want, I want to draw someone else for this card. So how long did it take to draw something like that? Some hours. I don't know how many hours. Some hours, though. How many hobbies should a person have, like drawing, BJJ, yoga, etc.? Ooh, I don't know. As many as you like. I like drawing. I've been doing it on and off for basically my whole life, so I don't know. And yoga is like Larry Bird, you would love yoga. I would teach you yoga, dude. I would teach you yoga and you would become a new person. You'll finally understand. You know what I mean? You'll fucking get it. You'll get yourself. When did you start to draw? Ooh, I don't know, 4 or 5? Studying is a huge part of the fight game. True. And you study, yeah. Look, you worried Wei Li gonna get caught by Valentina's high kick? Ooh, I don't think so. Dude, I think I think Valentina's getting old. I do think she's getting old. I think she's getting old. That's the thing. And it's starting to show a little bit. I still believe in her, obviously, but I do think she's getting old. Guys, we're at 94 likes. We're so close to 100. Come on, let's get there. Let's get to 100. You're weaker than you look, Classic Chris? Oh my god, I saw you somewhere on the internet. What? JDM is good at everything. Islam might just be a little better at it. Yeah, I think Islam's just again, as I said, more tools, more well-rounded. I'm fine, guys. I'm so excited because for like these past 2 weeks, I've been like hating MMA. Not hating MMA, but I'm like, I really didn't want. I wanted to be a casual and not engage, but I just did it for you guys because I was like, I feel like I just have to, in a way. But I also feel like I don't necessarily have to. But I felt like I should. And I wanted to make the picks anyway, so if I make the picks, I might as well film a video. Anyways, so I'm glad that this week I just get to and do it and also enjoy it, you know, as opposed to like dragging myself through it, which sucks every time. We're at 101 likes, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Hell yeah, we did it. I can do half a lotus. Okay, that's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Little crisscross. We gotta get you, I think, Larry Bird, for you, we need to get you to do the Trikonasana pose and variations of that one. And the warrior pose, too. We need to get you. We need to get you to do Warrior 2. Yeah. I could teach you. Who you got this Saturday? It's in the title, bro. It's in the title. Um. I've been impatient for this card. I know, dude. It hasn't it felt like everything like these past two cards have been such a tease, like such a tease for this one. Whaley or Valentina? I'm going with Whaley. Where is Islam JDM fight taking place? MSG. MSG, baby. I make my UFC UTC debut in 5 months. All right. W stream. Thank you, Mystic K. I told you I'm not eating those dirt nuggets unless someone fries them for me. Yo, give potatoes a chance. You just haven't had the right ones. You know what I think? Too tired for this. If you don't like potatoes, you probably had those shitty waxy ones. Yeah, and of course those are no good. But there's some solid ones. You just haven't bought the right ones. Oh, if you ever, by the way, if you guys ever go to like a Spanish restaurant or a South American restaurant, I know like Colombians have this soup sancocho. Yo, if you ever order a sancocho, it's a chicken soup and it has potatoes in it. It is so good. You'll finally understand what a good potato is when it's not fried. Order a sancocho, I promise you. I'm down, homie. Hell yeah. Yo, I know this is why I want to introduce you guys to yoga. I really would love to do that on my second channel, but I know that most of MMA YouTube is going to fucking sexualize it, so I'm not going to do it. Unless most of you guys grow up, then maybe I'll consider it, but that's why I was like, I need to start a whole new channel for this cuz some people be children. Children. Tuxedo, thank you for the $2. Key to potatoes is loading them with butter and cheese. Yeah, but not even necessarily. If you like, there's different like different variations of potatoes. Some of them suck and some of them are good. And the South American potatoes are good, and the potato because they're the same potatoes that are also in Russia. My mom can confirm. And those are the best potatoes. Like they're or like, have you ever had Greek potatoes? Like those can be really good too. It's like that. It's just sometimes potatoes are good, sometimes they suck. Just like tomatoes. Like some tomatoes are nice and sweet, and some of them are just taste terrible. And I wouldn't say it landed flush because flush means like flat, and that toe had to go. Oh, God. Bro, come on, hot potatoes, sour cream, and bacon is delicious. Yeah, too tired for this. Just hasn't maybe eaten the right kind of potatoes. I've heard this same argument countless times, my fairy. I am thus far unconvinced. Okay, well, maybe I will say too tired for this. Order yourself a sancocho if you are ever at a South American restaurant, like a Colombian. I think Argentina has it too. I think most of South America has it. Oh, I know El Salvador has sancocho as well. Or if you don't like the potatoes, you can just not eat them, but you'll still get like a nice chicken soup. It's a really nice chicken soup with potatoes. There's just potatoes in it. Anyways, Fairy, I need a yoga stretch for my upper and lower back. Mine have always been stiff because of stress, I think. Ooh, yeah, there's a lot of poses for that. So for your upper back, there's the Bhujangasana, which is the cobra pose, and then there's also the upward dog pose, which is the Ardha Mukha Svanasana. But yeah, upward dog is good for that. But you would have to do it with like the instructions of a teacher because you most likely are going to be doing it wrong if you just try to do it yourself. Anyways, we're very mature. Yeah. I've seen. You know what I've always hated though? Speaking of fried potatoes, I've always hated hash browns. I feel like hash browns are like the worst way to have a potato. What do you guys think? Oh man. Okay. We're reaching 80 minutes on this stream. We've made it to 100 likes, guys. Whoo! Hi, this is my first Fight Fair stream recommended to me by Umarco. Okay, welcome, Dopio. Fairy, would you ever do step-by-step breakdowns of fight sequences, kind of like Might or Combat Arcade? I don't know, because I would have, like, I'm not a fighter, right? Maybe if I did some BJJ, I could do that. But I feel like my insight for that wouldn't, I don't know. I don't know if I could really do that. I prefer potato from red states. Okay. Okay. Islam is so overrated, Lamau. Why does everybody act like dude's Hamzat? Dude went to war with a featherweight Volk and full camping and washed Poirier in the end of his career. I feel like you don't get the full picture. That's all I have to say. I'm not saying this isn't going to be his toughest fight yet. I do think it will be, but I also think people don't fully understand what kind of training he's doing to accomplish this. Anyways, Fairy, I've never tried yoga, but everyone tells me too. I just like going to the gym, but maybe I'll try. Yeah, if you go to the gym, yoga honestly is a really good thing for you to do, because yoga actually strengthens the joints. Like, it strengthens the muscles around the joints, so therefore it strengthens your joints. And you can avoid common injuries like shoulder injuries and all that, because people get those injuries a lot, because when you're lifting things consistently without a practice like yoga, you're basically just compressing your joints, and it's not healthy. So you're causing a lot of friction. You'd probably be really good at 10p jiu-jitsu. A lot of yoga dudes do that style. 10p jiu-jitsu. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that. Hash browns are the best. Ugh. No. No upper dog. I prefer back to pelvis dog. Okay. Hate hash browns. Unsubscribe. Hash browns are poverty food. I fucking hate hash browns. They all taste the same. They taste like frozen trash. Personally offended. That's one of the 3 ways I like potatoes. They're crispy and covered in ketchup. Ew. Ew. Yeah, for some reason, like, the taste of hash browns, they just taste... It's like there's no taste of potato. It just tastes like fried. It just tastes like fried cardboard. That's why I don't like them. Like, potatoes, good potatoes have a taste. How do you hate hash browns but like soup? I just don't like because hash browns I think are made out of those waxy potatoes, which don't have flavor, and the only thing that's redeemable about them is their crispy outside texture. So, I don't know. Different potatoes are better for baking, boiled, and yeah, I understand. When you say you're surprisingly strong, what feat of strength are you referring to? Like you bench a lot? No, I don't know. Like, I grew up wrestling my brothers, first of all. My brother who did judo and sambo, and I also lifted everything for my mom because she claimed to be too weak to do so. And so, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just stronger than I seem, I guess. Is what I meant by that. Yeah. Anyways. Oh my god, so many comments. Hash browns are in breakfast skillets. Just add some tomato and feta and eggs. That sounds kind of gross, but I understand. 10th Planet with Eddie Bravo. All right, I'll look into it. Fairy still, I'm still your pound for pound number one or Tapuria. Ooh, I don't know. Probably. I don't know. No, you can't cook. Not gonna lie, I can actually cook. Just because I don't like hash browns with ketchup doesn't mean I can't cook. But okay. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to go. I've never had a potato I thought was different from any other potato. Whoa. Well, let me tell you, there's many different kinds of potatoes. It's like different apples, dude. They're all different. You ain't had the right hash brown? I don't know, man. I've had a lot of hash browns. I do like tater tots, though. Guys, does that redeem me? I like tater tots. I don't like hash browns, but I do fuck with tater tots. She doesn't season her potatoes. Shaking my head. Oh, you season your potatoes with ketchup? All right. Canadians don't know food. Oh my god, dude. I've traveled all over the world. Shut the fuck up. Like, I have tasted food from many different places. So I can confidently say that I give any food a try. I just really think hash browns are a sad food. A sad food. Fairy, do you honestly think you can take me on the street fight? Be honest. Why would I fight you on the street, bro? Why would I do that? Tater tots are poverty food? Yeah, I'm not saying they aren't. Hash browns and tater tots are basically like cousins, you know, food cousins. But tater tots are slightly better. So there you go. Anyways, guys. Tater tots go. Okay. If I can agree on something, tater tots are good as fuck. Yeah, okay, too tired for this. We can agree. Tater tots. I'll fuck with some tater tots. I'm not gonna lie. Hash browns though, they're just no. Mm-mm. The hash browns are good with breakfast. You're talking? Nah, they're not. Tater tots must be a guilty pleasure, kind of greasy. I don't eat any of that food in the first place. I just eat it sometimes. Honestly, rarely, but sometimes. What's the weirdest, most exotic thing you ate in your travels? Brain tacos in Mexico. What else? I don't know. That's probably the weirdest thing. Yeah, probably the weirdest thing. Mystic KO, thank you for the $2. Very good stream. Keep flashing that smile. Thank you, Mystic KO. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. All you guys, I appreciate your support so much. I'm gonna go soon. We're ending the we're talking about hash browns and tater tots, so I think that's my cue to go. But yeah, I'll see you maybe tomorrow. If you guys want me to do more streams this week, let me know. And or just, you know, more videos in general. Yeah. Hash browns are legit. You must have had some bad ones. Nah, I just have never liked them. I've never liked them. I don't know. I know most people like them. I just really don't like them. I really don't. I don't know. That's just me. Anyways. But I also like things that yeah, I don't know. I like different things. Damn, I just joined. I know, but you know what? I'll if you mean, I don't know. I can keep this. I can keep this live up if you're interested. But yeah, I will go. See you guys later tomorrow probably, and have a good night. See you.